Guys, how you doing? We are recording here. Awesome. Man, I'm sorry I've haven't been keeping up with doing the regular videos here, but here we are doing a video and I just messed it all up. That's awesome. No, I found it again. This is even awesomer. So anyway, guys, please hit that like and subscribe button. Make sure you're still subscribed. All the good stuff. And let's go into this. I thought the Gabby Petito case, we've heard all we could hear, but no. Now comes the legislative part of Gabby Petito. Um, let's go over this. I'm going to give you my opinion, my educated opinion. Remember, nothing I say should be relied upon as legal advice or any other type of advice. Go to church or go to a doctor or talk to a wall. All those things are much smarter, much more capable of giving you advice. But let's check this out real quick. Sorry, my screen went shrink. Gabby Petito's parents lobby for lethality assessments to tackle IPV homicide in Utah. IPV is a new word for me, new term of art. I thought it had something sound like a sickness, but the parents of murdered woman Gabby Petito joined lawmakers in a bill aimed at changing how police respond to domestic violence calls, and it was just passed through the Senate. Joe Petito, and Nicole Schmidt were in Salt Lake City on Monday. The Utah Senate unanimously approved. That always worries me. Whenever there's a unanimous approval, it's scary. A case of intimate partner violence. How police respond to cases of intimate partner violence. That is IPV. So I'm going to tell you right now, personal opinion is that they're trying. Domestic violence is a key word. It's a term of art that certain people have grasped upon. There are people, you have to realize, there are people that just want to take freedom away from you anyway. Don't let you think of anything. Domestic violence is a very horrible thing. I don't understand why it's part of anybody's mentality. But at the same time, we don't need to say, oh, well, we're doing this because of domestic violence. We're doing this because of domestic violence. We see that often with Second Amendment attacks. And you look at the numbers of people that are victims of abuse of rights, of the Second Amendment rights, and it is staggeringly low. But that doesn't stop people from running out there and wanting to pass laws. So now I'm seeing that is now IPV seems to be the new term. It's hard to keep up with this stuff. What is it? Intimate partner violence. The bill is sponsored by Republican Senator Todd Wheeler. The bill would require that law enforcement officers in Utah implement an 11-question protocol to better evaluate the likelihood of violence /and/or death between partners by examining a suspect's history and predisposition to violence. I don't think lawmakers can come up with 11 questions that's going to answer whether or not you're going to commit something heinous like this. And also, I want to remind you that according to Brian Laundrie's final message, he said that he admitted to the unliving of Gabby as a sympathy because she had twisted her ankle. Those people can't assess that. Anybody who thinks that, oh, well, it's better just to end it here than let them struggle through having a twisted ankle trying to get back to the van that's a mile away. Let's see here. They say it's a proud moment here. Everything for the hard work. They want to thank everybody for the hard work, the way you voted. These two, I mean, and this is Gabby's dad and stepmom. I mean, I'm sure that these two are very enlightened legal authorities. Guys, I just don't like knee-jerk laws named after people, okay? I'm gonna put my cards on the table and let you know that. I think that only through excruciating debate and hard work do you get good legislation. And the very first thing in every piece of legislation you need to ask yourself, is it constitutional? So, and we're going to get to that here in a second. I read through this a little bit, which is rare for me. See here, the mandated lethality assessments would be new to Utah. The bill were passed. However, they've long been established in other states, fashioned from Maryland, created in 2003. How effective has that been in Maryland, I wonder? In Virginia, for example, the questionnaire includes whether the suspect owns firearms, has ever cut off the victim's oxygen supply, or controls the victim's daily activities. Well, let's see here. Considering how half of Americans own firearms, some people are into kinky stuff. I mean, I'm just going to say it. They are. Pineapple juice is a safe word. And controls the victim's daily activities. You know what's funny about that is the White Rabbit and I, we've talked about before. Could we become a one-car family? That'd be cool, wouldn't it? Problem is that technically one person controls the other person's daily activities. Funny how you think of it in different ways, you can broaden that spectrum. Anyway, they're pushing for this intimate partner violence. They're going to ask you questions on the suspicions of a police officer. I wonder if the Scorpion unit of the city of Memphis police are going to be tasked with asking these type of questions. In states that already have the lethality assessment in place, the model can also be utilized by other local professionals, including members of the clergy, court officials, and domestic violence workers. Currently, only half of Utah utilizes lethality assessments on a voluntary basis. Is not required by law enforcement, according to Fox Salt Lake City. Petito and Schmidt argued such a protocol could have prevented the death of their daughter, Gabby Petito, whose disappearance and captured the national spotlight. Remember that this is all based off because the Utah police had pulled over the Petitos after, Gabby and Brian, after they were seen arguing. The police saw marks on Brian. The police told them to separate. He said, yeah, let's put her in a hotel. If I'm not mistaken, if anything, Gabby would have been taken away if you were to say something. I mean, she was the aggressor, if I'm not mistaken, in that point. If I am mistaken, there are still instances where it doesn't fit the ideal of what domestic violence is. And besides that, none of that had anything to do with her subsequently twisting her ankle in a national park and Brian doing a sympathy event. See here, the widely circulated police body cam footage showed a visibly distressed Gabby shortly after she and Laundrie had an altercation. Gabby admitted to officers that Gabby admitted to officers that Laundrie had hit her, but soon started blaming herself, saying she too became physical. Yeah, if I remember correctly, I think they said that it was his was a self-defense. Police responded by separating the couple rather than investigating the matter further, classifying it as a mental health matter as opposed to a case of domestic violence, deeming Petito the primary aggressor. There we go. A month later. I didn't realize it was that long apart. A month is not... This is just a bad law. This is just a bad law that can be abused by government. I'm more worried about government abusing it than the 1 or 2 people this law might ever save in their time. Remember, over 1 million U.S. Members of the armed services have died because they swore an oath to the Constitution. I think Memorial Day is an important day. There goes my watch. Anyway, guys, this is what's happening. They're coming out there. This to me is a red flag light. There, I said it. I don't like it. I let way too much opinion get into this. I didn't just stick with facts, and I'm sorry. This is why I don't read things beforehand. I get very opinionated. But hey, guys, listen, I love y'all. Please be sure to hit that like button, that subscribe button. Tell me where I'm wrong. A well argued opinion will change my opinion. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I have a totally wrong grasp on this. At the end of the day, it's still horribly tragic what happened here to both of these people. It's. I would, before all this, I would have jokingly said, if any of my friends said they were going to go cross country in a van trip, I would have jokingly said, "Are you guys serious about this? You guys are going to, y'all are going to be in a fight." That's what I'd have said. Y'all are going to be in a fight. So I don't know. It's horribly tragic. It's more tragic to try to take the liberties of others by shrouding it in the name of a victim. So anyway, guys, love y'all. I'll be back later. Got lots of videos to make. Be good. Watch out. Be safe. I'll be seeing you guys soon.